Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Cannabis and Lori Boyle.
Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod Cook. This is the last of our 5 segments on cooking with fruit. And as you can see over here in this corner, we made baked peaches with mascarpone on top and cinnamon and nutmeg and honey, and oh, it's absolutely delicious. And so what we're going to make now is for our last part of this cooked fruit is banana boats. You can make these banana boats 2 different ways. You can bake them in your toaster oven, because you know we just love the toaster oven. We cook everything in the toaster oven. Everything gourmet goes into the toaster oven. Or you can put these on the barbecue grill. Let's say that you're going to go away for a weekend and you're going to barbecue. This you can make on the grill. It's marvelous. So the first thing we want is our bananas. Will you hand? Okay.
Oh, this is my banana.
Oh,
that's your banana.
She won't
One
give me her
banana, 2 banana.
You want to make sure that you have a nice piece of tin foil, and you're going to put your banana on your tin foil, and you're going to cut it right down the middle like this. Try not to go through, all the way through, because you'll just have a mess. And then you want to kind of open it up just a little bit, because we're going to fill it full of all kinds of goodies. So we're going to actually make a boat out of it. So you cut it down, and then you kind of squeeze it open. And for those of you who don't know, the little black dots inside the banana are banana seeds. Yeah, that's what actually grows a banana tree. So this is my boat. My boat is open. You can kind of push it open like this, and then make sure that it stays kind of wide, because we want to fill this all up with anything you want. The other thing that makes this dessert so special is it can be individualized. Some children don't like caramel.
Right.
Me. Others love chocolate. Me. You can get white chocolate. You can use Reese's buttercups. You can put anything in your banana boat that you want. You know, so your imagination is unlimited, and you can set it up like a buffet, a banana boat buffet, and let the children add their own.
Or the adults.
Or the adults, that's right. We can't forget the child at heart.
Right.
So we've done that, and the next thing we want to do is add chocolate, or, you know.
You want these?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Reese's cups.
Okay, I'll do the chocolate.
Okay, Lori's going to do the chocolate. I'm going to do the Reese's cups.
And this is just a Hershey bar.
Yeah,
And a
it's just
Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cup. You know, one for the banana, one for you. It's all supposed to be fun. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to break it up, and I'm just going to kind of stick it in my banana boat. So I'm just going to kind of push it down in there. It's almost like an art project that you get to eat.
That's right.
I push it down now. So good. All right. Now, come to the next part. You can do the marshmallows, or you can do marshmallow fluff. So we've got marshmallow fluff right here, so I'm going to use marshmallow fluff.
So I'll use the marshmallows, and you can get the teeny tiny ones.
Yeah, you can get
They
tiny
can go
ones.
in there.
You can
We've
get
got the big ones,
you can
but
get really big ones.
They all taste the same, and they all taste good.
Yeah, and if you've got the marshmallows already, because you're going to barbecue, you know, we all love to be able to do roasted marshmallows. But you see how easy it was to just stick that fluff in there? That's what I like about the fluff. You just kind of stick it in there. Lori stuck her marshmallows in there. Okay, now comes, let me get my fluff out of the way.
You want chocolate?
You know, I love the fluffernutters. Do you remember the old fluffernutters? That's a Cape Cod thing, fluffernutters. Fluff and peanut butter in a sandwich, and you cut it up into 4s. It's like an appetizer. Yeah, I know, you got to be here.
An appetizer for your kids, I guess.
An appetizer for your kids. Okay, so what are you going to do?
You want chocolate? Because I'll do the caramel.
You know what? I'm going to do Nutella.
Oh, all right.
All
Okay.
right.
Try that one.
You want the caramel?
Yeah.
Here's the caramel. I am going to do Nutella. I love Nutella. I'm going to take
that's a European thing that's just making it here in the United States.
Yeah.
Hasn't been here very long.
It smells like nuts. And so I'm going to just take it and put it in here. There we go. So I've got chocolate with my chocolate. Hey, there's no such thing as too much chocolate. I don't care where you're from. All right, now I'm going to get a napkin because this is getting messy. But it's okay if your children are doing this. They just lick their fingers off. Of course, we don't want to do that on TV, but it's tempting. All right. Now, what else would I like to add? I think I'm going to add
got cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon.
Vanilla powder?
Oh, I'm going to add some vanilla powder. I love vanilla. I'm going to add a little vanilla powder.
I'll take cinnamon.
I'm going to add cinnamon too.
Okay.
I'm going to add some cinnamon. The top is loose. That could have been a lot of cinnamon. Okay.
We need a spoon for that.
For what?
For the chocolate
Fudge?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what else do I want to add to mine? I think that might be it. I think
it's pretty full right now.
What a party pooper, right? I might, you know what? We're from Cape Cod. I might add some maple syrup.
Oh, there you go.
I might add just a touch, just a touch, not much, just because you know, we have to. We're from here. I'm going to put it in the cap. I always do this when I'm pouring something that could be very strong. I always put it in the cap and then I pour it. It's
that's a good idea.
saved me many a time.
I'm sure.
You can also add nuts to yours if you want. As you can see up there with the peaches, you can add nuts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boat and crunch it up. Ta-da. Make sure it's nice and crunched. The ends are folded up because it's going to get juicy. And I'm just going to bake it right here in our little oven. Again, just kind of push it down and pop them in there. And it's a little high. I wonder if we can, yeah, that's not hot yet. I'm going to bring this down because we're baking. We're not broiling this time. So I'm going to reduce. All right, now it'll fit in there just fine. One. And if you had a barbecue, you would just throw them on the barbecue and close it up.
Now that's not going to take long.
No, it doesn't take long at all.
Pretty fast.
No, so excuse me, Lori, do you have any like camping stories?
Camping stories?
Uh-huh.
Can't say that I do.
No?
We didn't really go camping when I was a kid.
When I was growing up, I was a brownie, you know, brownie and then Girl Scouts, and we used to go camping in the Grunewald in Berlin. That means the green woods, or green forest. And I was a military brat, and the GIs this one year, instead of giving us little porta potties, they came out and they dug the trench. You know, the trench that the guys go in? And here we were with these little tiny brownies we had on our brownie uniforms. And we had to use the bathroom. We're going, there's no porta potties out here anywhere. And all of a sudden, the troop master says, you know what? I think those are the porta potties. Ladies, you're just going to have to straddle it, kind of squat down, move everything aside, and go. You can do it. Well, 3 of us fell in. It was like a dominoes of little brownies. The first one fell backwards, and then everybody behind her fell backwards, and we were all down in the trench. So that's one of those stories that lives on forever in your mind. It's a nightmare that you never totally get rid of, ever. So when these are done, in probably another minute, we're going to add the whipped cream. And in order to keep the whipped cream cold, I have put it on ice. You know, that old saying, oh, put it on ice. And that's to keep it cold. So we made the whipped cream in our last show. We made the peaches 2 shows ago. We made, what else did we make?
Watermelon.
Oh, the watermelon.
The watermelon is really good.
It was delicious, and you didn't even have to cook that. It's actually an old Greek recipe. And so even if you did the watermelon, you could add the whipped cream to it. And
we did the grapefruit. We did a great way to do
was
grapefruit and get your
wonderful.
kids to eat it.
Yeah, and we had children here that ate it. As soon as the camera was turned off, they came running in, and we cut it up and gave it to them, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
So these are some of the ways that you can get your children to eat fruit, because sometimes they don't like fruit. Like the grapefruit was kind of sour. That's the biggest excuse.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
Yeah,
that they'll,
it is
or the
sour.
reason why they don't want to eat it is because it's sour. So if you follow our directions and put it under the broiler, they're going to eat it.
They will.
Yeah.
I promise.
And the trick with the peaches, of course, is to, because the peaches may not be real ripe, which is fine, they don't have to be.
Right.
You can get them in the store before they're real soft. You use a fork to poke holes all the way around so that as they're baking, the juice, especially the butter, goes down inside, and that was scrumptious.
Yeah, they taste really good, and they're nice and soft when they come out, and it's a great dessert because you're using fresh fruit in season, and it's so simple.
And anytime you combine cinnamon and nutmeg, can you hand me the nutmeg over there? We use the grinder because we love everything really fresh ground, and the cinnamon and nutmeg are organic. When you combine cinnamon and nutmeg, you get a natural antibiotic. And that's why so many countries in Europe use cinnamon and nutmeg together in the winter. They
lot of
put it
times-
on everything.
A lot of times it's on the table when you go to the restaurant.
It is.
It's there.
And they add it to their food. And it's delicious, and it's really, really good for you. Really good. So encourage your children to use cinnamon and nutmeg. Give them the grinder so they don't get too much on there, and just let them go. So I think that our bananas are done, because can you smell them?
I can smell them.
Oh, they smell wonderful when they're on a campfire, when you're on a barbecue. So let's take a look. Here we go. I'm just gonna kind of, I
Want
work
this?
with my spatulas all the time. Okay, we're gonna just bring this right out here. This one, oh gosh, they smell so good. Close this up.
Now this is like having a whole banana split without any ice cream in the.
And
You're
you
going to
can.
have a lot of calories in here, but
Yeah.
not nearly as much if you put the ice cream in it.
Look at this. And you can add ice cream if you want. Yes, you can. Get your ice cream, have it ready. The hardest part of this whole thing is getting it out of the foil. But I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to actually hold it over for you. But everything is melted inside the banana. You see
Yum.
that? Oh, yum, 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 yum. Now, what we have here are these little banana boats. So I'm going to very gently move my banana, maybe, into my banana boat. See what a beautiful presentation that is? And the next thing I'm going to do is get the whipped cream. Oh, the whipped cream's here. And just a dollop of whipped cream on here, homemade whipped cream. And there you go. If you want to,
Yum.
you can add cinnamon and nutmeg to the top of the whipped cream. Did you get yours open?
I didn't quite. I think it's going to take two hands to get it over. It didn't
Look at
quite
Lori's.
melt everything, but
Well,
that's
it's
okay.
melted enough. I don't think it would have melted any more. It was just really full.
There we go.
So Lori had the marshmallows,
marshmallow
and of course we can't waste any of that.
There we go.
There's nothing like
That-
melted marshmallow.
It's going to be great. Whoa.
It's almost like the tin foil's better than the rest. Okay, so there we go. And then, if you want to, you can cut them in half, and people can share them if you don't want a whole one. They cut really well. So you just kind of scoop your baked banana out. There it goes. And there it is. So bon appetit. This is the last segment of our cooked fruit. We hope you'll come back and join us again. We have so much fun cooking with you.
We do. Thanks for watching us.
Bye now.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen Cat O'Keefe Cannabis on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.